Alrighty, morning everyone. So we're out today on the Goldie. It's been about 2 years, maybe even 3 years since I last did a Glidebait video down here. But due to the popular demand of 2 people, we're down here doing the glidebaiting again. So I got rigged up 2 different USA glidebaits, probably still in Japan, who really knows. But the run out has finally receded like my hairline, and the run-in's just started. So the plan is we're just going to follow the tide in. We've sort of done a run halfway up the river system, I guess we'll call it, and we're just going to follow it up. Just mainly focus on pressure points, floating stuff. Really just put the glide baits through it and see what we can figure out. Had a few casts on both of them, they look pretty mint. I've lost one of them before. Yeah, so probably a year ago now I lost one, but yeah, they work. Yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get to gliding. Let's see what we can catch, eh? So basically we're running 2 outfits today. This is my 5 to 9 kilo bait cast. It's a 7, 6/8 or a 7. I mainly use this on my jacks into my barra, right? It's got a 150 Tatula on it. This one's got 30 pound braid, 50 pound leader. This one's just got a lighter. This is only a 1 ounce glide bait. It's called a Pistol Pete. So it's a 5.25. As you can see, I got some big ass hooks on it, just to help it sink down. It's got a mad chopping action. Not much of a glide, more of a chop. On the other rod, which is the one I used to glide with, is my 7 foot, he's like a 7'2" or 7'4". He's got an S wave of 168. That weighs about 2 ounces. So we're just gonna rotate between them. Like I said, this one's more choppy, that one's more glidey. So yeah, they both have got 50 pound leader. Yeah, 50 pound leader. This one's 30 pound braid, the other one's 50 pound braid. You can see like this thing's got some mad chop to it. Oh, hang on. It's a little bit hard when you're going with the current, but yeah, that's what we like to call chop. But like I said, because we're going with the current, it's a bit tricky compared to if we were to straight wind it. Sort of see, it's got more of like a wobbly glide. It's not the greatest for what I'm trying to do, and these hooks are about 3 or 4 sizes bigger. So yeah, that definitely affects the action. Probably could get away with putting another split ring on the nose, would probably improve it, but we're not going to go to those lengths. And the name of the game is glide baiting. So I'll give you a few hints and tips. Jet ski ramps are the best thing you can aim for. Sources, trust me bro, most of the fish will come off jet ski ramps. Oh, the other thing is when you're winding a chop, you go dump, 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 dump. Yeah, we're gonna clear some line here. God, there is some slack line on this beast. Well, there's a bit of commotion on the front of this one. You can just see it happening. Could have been something swimming by. Not too sure. Cast in, give it a moment to sink down, and then try and get it underneath the front of the pontoon. You want pressure. Give it a few chops underneath. Hopefully something takes off with it. We're in 6 foot of water. This is a spot that I have caught fish at before. That's why we're fishing it, because I actually have caught fish along here before. Basically we're chasing jacks. That is the name of the game. Get a jack on a glide. Big GT would be cool. I haven't achieved that yet. I've had them chase it, but I haven't connected. This is more, you can get this one to glide, but it just doesn't kick as well as it chops. But yeah, floating pontoons like this are, that's your primo right there. Heaps of current along the front, double pontoon. You're not going to catch one on every single one, but like if you can find an area that has a lot of pontoons like that, you're generally pretty good. And that was a rubbish cast, so I've got to get this back in quickly. Try and put one along the front. There we go. We hook up, we're screwed right now. Oh, it's kind of good we didn't hook up. There's heaps of rock down here. The whole bottom's pretty much rock in this section. Most of the areas I've fished today will be sandy based, but what's going on back here? Because we're low light, we've sort of got a bigger window for, I guess, crap casts. Oh my god, we're onto something. What is this? Surely this is a cod. Flathead. Yeah, we glide baited a flathead in the canals. He's not a bad flathead, he's just very surprising. God. Well, we've been fishing for 40 minutes. That's our first fish on board. So, I said he's not a monster, but he was up very shallow. Like that is, no, we're 6 foot of water. Must have just been sitting here on this rock edge, which is somewhat surprising. I've never caught a flathead on a glide in the canals. Caught him on this glide fishing sandy bases and stuff like that, sandy bottoms, but not up here. It's quite an interesting one. Yeah, we'll get up in there. Behind pontoons is a good spot if you can get there. There's not much water, that's why it's pretty good. And you've got the poles, so the fish will want to sit there. So we'll try one along this front edge here. See how good my casting is this morning. Questionable, a few chops. Try and get that line as close as you can to these pontoons. Rip, rip, rip. Fortunately, this is not a numbers game. Catching a fish is the hardest part. I mean, catching the fish, I suppose, is the hardest part of any fishing trip, but yeah. So I generally always poke into this little arm and I just fish first 2 or 3 pontoons, do a loop and come out. I have missed some good fish over straight ahead over the years. Never know what they are. They've come up and boiled on it. Kind of think there could be a big cod or a big groper that lives in there. It's normally first light, early morning sort of stuff. I'm going to sit this one out for a moment and we're going to switch back to the big boy. I'm kind of uncertain about the way that one's swimming. This is the 2 ouncer. This thing swims magically. Now we've added extra weight, he might, look at that. That's what you want. Plus he's easier for me to see. Hashtag old age. Oh. Well, there goes the first miss. Oh God. Oh, this is really big. Get off that. Get off that. Oh, he's got mates too. He's got mates. Holy shit. Hell. Oh, me sideways. Alright guys, who needs caffeine? That is a good jack. It's come in 50. He has destroyed the leader, 60-pound leader. He's 51 and a bit. Absolutely roasted that. So I'm going to tag him, chuck him in a live well. I'm going to have to redo that leader. If that ever comes into focus, it is cooked. I've got it long enough I might be able to trim it, but yeah, stoked. He had mates with him too. That is what it is all about right there, the big dog. On the 168 too. Alright, we'll get him into the live well, grab some photos, and then we'll tag him and keep fishing. Hopefully we can get some more, eh? But that's 1 from 2. Alright, I'm just going to let him go down here. and we'll keep fishing. Just brought him down a little dead end, as you can probably tell. There he goes. Alright guys, so we're done and dusted. So I just pulled up opposite to where pretty much I missed that jack when I had lunch. And sweet FA happened. So, here he is, river to sea. So he's about a $20 US glide bait. So you can pick him up for about $30 Australian. Put a 2 gram sticky weight on it. Those are standard hooks. So no change there. We ended up running 60 pound leader, which was enough to get that jack on board. The rod is a 7'3" Dobbins, God, 12 to 25. It is a beast of a rod. This is what I use when I go glide baiting. 50 pound braid on a Corrado, like I said, 60 pound leader. I'm gonna move forward so we're gonna drift in a rock. Other lure that picked up that flathead, it's called a G-Rat. So it's about the same price point. I didn't keep fishing with it because for some reason this one would go kick and then it would go like that. It just didn't want to kick both ways. I'm not too sure why. There's a good chance I probably threw it into a rock at some stage, but as you've seen, it picked up a decent flathead. I have lost one of them before, which is pretty cool. I got absolutely smoked up the top of a creek. Oh, it's still got it. Yeah, as you would have seen, just gone, but we've left that jack go. We let him go probably an hour ago. I was like, I figured I might as well let him just chill. But in the end, we got 3 hits, 1 landed on the big glide. We foul hooked a stingray, which is always fun. God, that's a stingray. Oh no, not good, not good. Oh, not good. Come on. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Come on, pop off. Yes, freed it. We just hooked a stingray. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I actually had a great time. So thanks to the 2 people out there that encouraged me to get back out into the canals and have a dig. Because yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. I'll probably do this again, maybe in a fortnight I'll come down. Just creek's more relaxing, canals is more technical is the best way to describe it. But for those that have made it this far, just remember, you want to fish the floating structure, obviously. Ski ramps are prime, ski ramps in the shallow, chef's kiss, that's what you want. Other than that, boat hulls is good, sea pens are good. And as you've seen, the one jack we caught came on structure I've never caught one on before, but just goes to show you they're everywhere and they're nowhere at the same time. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll include a little clip if I didn't include it at the start. God. So as you can see, there's some pretty cool fish down here. And I just thought, I'll flick the prawn in as I drift by and just see what happens. And yeah, they followed it out, which is pretty cool to see. I've only ever hooked one down here, I've never landed them, but yeah, I won't really show anything to anyone about where that happened because people will know. I mean, there's no secrets down here. People already know pretty much as soon as you're fishing, they know where you are, what you're doing. It's crazy. This fishery is so pressured, but it's cool to see. It's cool to see, and I hope you've enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming along for the run. I really enjoyed it. Just glide bait, eh? You've got to try it. For those who haven't done it and you're on the fence, it's something you've got to try. Just visually watching it kick, 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 kick is absolutely amazing. The other thing I forgot to mention is I did actually modify this glide further. So there's some old stuff online about them. What you want to do is in here, get a file and take out these sections. Just flatten them down, so it gives it more kick. Otherwise, you only end up like with this much movement at the start, but as you can see, it's really opened up. Now, I don't have one to show you the difference, but the sources, trust me, bro, you want to do it. There's a lot of meat there, you can't really go too wrong. I just grabbed a basic metal file and just went to town one day. Yeah, once again, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have liked and subscribed if you haven't already. Shout out to the boys at Tide, 10% off your apparel order with Alex W. At checkout online. They've come on board as a sponsor for those of you who don't know. Well, the 3 of you, they're probably still remaining, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I had a great time. I hope to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to say hi to your mum for me. See yous.